Hey y'all, Jesse Caitlin coming at you with a weekly energy tarot oracle psychic reading for the week of July 30th in 2018. If you would like to support the channel, please like, share, subscribe. You can join me on Facebook or Instagram, where you can also like, share, subscribe. And for daily card pulls and awesome posts, you can join me on Patreon for monthly contributions in exchange for personal services. And of course, you can always get a healing Reiki session, always highly suggested, or an oracle card reading. Always here for you. Send me an email. All of the instructions and a list and a brief description of the services are in the information box down below. Alrighty. So that's it. I will see y'all for the individualized. Hello, Sagittarius, and those drawn to this message. So what I have going on for you this week is the Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Poo Min Law. Let's see what we have going on here for the week of July 30th. That's a good sign. Wow. Beautiful fire energy of moving forward. Fire in the solar plexus, lots of confidence, not necessarily a burning away or a transmutation process. You have Six of Swords as your overall tone, so traveling from spiky, non-favorable, stormy conditions, being elevated and carried through into calmer waters, shores of cooperation and unification with spirit. You have Nine of Wands in the beginning of the week. You have this energy that is it's laden with responsibility. This Nine of Wands is defending and projecting all of the work that you have done up until this point, all of the soul work. So all of the boundaries you've laid, all of the groundwork you've laid, and continuing to do so in projecting that in your future. There may be a test. There might be a little poke in the form of a person or an annoying circumstance. No, I'm sensing more people who provide the circumstance, perhaps, but it's just like, it's poking at a sore spot and it's going, hey, are you really convicted in this? Because it's going to give you an opportunity to go against your own word or your own convictions. You have an opportunity. The universe will give you a test to see if you are really going to stick it out, or if you're going to surrender this to the social conditioning. The universe and God helps those who help themselves, right? So another way of saying that is like, you have to prove to yourself that what you want is what you want. You have to meet your wish, right? And then that's the power of free will. You can co-create this ripple effect, but as soon as you're about to catch up to it, you can turn away from it. All right? This Nine of Wands is begging you to stand your ground, to keep moving forward. I am seeing myself reading from the booklet, which happens quite a bit with this deck. I really love it. I mean, I do read the booklet, but I'm also a channeler, and so do I memorize each booklet for each deck? No, but this these channelers in there. Who wrote the book? Barbara Moore. Oh, hi Barbara Moore. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Text by Stephanie Pumila and Barbara Moore. I'm sorry, Barbara. I never give you credit. What am I looking for? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. 99999. The sentinels keep watch from above, ever wary, ever vigilant. They are the eternal guardians. They defend against the unknowns that lie hidden in the abyss. Perhaps it is just light and mist and the edge of the world, but they have not yet ventured out beyond to see with their own eyes. They know only what they have been charged to watch. Gaze glued to the west, from where the light fades each dying day. When the last rays shoot forth and the green flash bids the sun farewell, the green flash that Pirates of the Caribbean kind of got to that, but that's a very magical moment. I've never seen one myself, but what will come from the night's abyss? Can their forces withstand the assault? They have not yet been tested. They have not yet been tested. This is a test. Hello. Each day when the dusk fades to black, they wait for their unnamed foe and strain their eyes to the western darkness and wonder if this will be the night he comes. It is easy to be proud, tall, and at attention when the strength of the sun shines upon your shoulders. It is much harder to keep that through the silence of the twilight hours. And yet, they hold their true, for they know one day they will be needed. Vigilance is the watchword for the Nine of Wands. It urges you to keep strength in reserve and always be prepared for any eventuality. Retain a core of power. Even more importantly, know what that inner strength is. For sometimes we possess an ability to endure through travails that is not evident until put to the test. It is easy, though, to become lax and to lose the edge when the challenge does not rise as quickly or as often as expected. Maintaining that acuity can be the most difficult challenge of all. Well, didn't they just dive deeper with that message? Right? All right, I can put it down. But we have Six of Wands, victory of your own making. Is it just story time? I kind of want to read from the booklet again. Okay, the last paragraph. It's so good. I love their poetry that they do here. Swords, wands, no, wands. So 9 and then 6 and then 9. Oh! Talk about fun numerology. Hold up. So the Six of Wands symbolizes victory and triumph. One has prevailed and overcome many obstacles to come out on top, but you must beware falling prey to hubris and lassitude that uncontested victory may bring and not become lost in self-importance. Okay, so actually I'm really glad that I flipped open that message because I just heard arrogance. So you don't want to fall into the degree of arrogance. You do want to, however, continue with this like withstanding of the test. And this is your energy following through with that co-creation. All right, I'm going to be tested. Now I'm going to follow through. Now, to get to your last card to fully with those numbers, you have 9 of Pentacles. This is a preparation of good things to come card. This is sending out your wishes. Usually with the 9 of Pentacles, someone's always sitting. Someone's always creating, setting a table, or inviting people in with your music. It's about this gazing into a portal of a different reality and just connecting with that other reality and inviting it in to you. It's a wish-making card in a prosperous frequency. So 6 of Swords, right above 6 of Wands. 6 of Swords, it's all going to be okay. 6 of Wands, you are victorious. 6, the number of divine love. The 6th dimension is, and Nikola Tesla said, if you wish to understand the universe, one only needs to understand the frequencies of the 3, the 6, and the 9. The 3 being this 3D reality, the 6 being an equal it's a parallel universe of a higher frequency of love, and then the 9 is that reversed but only multiplied, like the other half of the equation as far as the 6 and the 9, the yin and the yang are concerned, and then we are of the 3. So it's like this big funnel of the same thing. We are here in the 3D, and then the 60 is like up here, and then the 90 is like up here, but it's all part of the funnel, and it's all. So anyway, the 6 being of the divine love and 9 being a number of completion of cycles. So 6 is like coming full circle of divine love to continue with the 8. And the 9 is kind of the same thing where it's like, and the cycle is complete here. So you have 2, it's a very yin and yang energy. It's a very coming into balance energy where your energy will be lacking. You will be providing. All right. And that's what this test is. Where is your lack? Where is the lack of your follow through, the lack of your belief? You need to put more into it, and the universe will show you where that energy needs to go. And you will be victorious. Don't get arrogant, because that will unravel all of the soul work. Don't press your views onto other people. It's one thing to live by example. It's one thing to live by example and lecture. Lecturing doesn't work. Trying to talk sense into people doesn't work. I had spent so much of my time trying to talk to people who don't want to fucking listen, which is partly why I started the YouTube channel, and it had been an incredible cathartic release for me. And I'm so glad. I'm never going back. I was under the influence of negative Nancy's for a very long time, and my energy was so depleted that I quit the very thing that was giving me the most joy. Because I was doing the job thing and the family thing, and it was just like, what the fuck? It wasn't for that. This is the best time of my life. And that's the thing. This is the best time of your life. So don't try to push it on other people. It is your life. It is your victory to experience. Any type of over exemplification of that, other than you just living it, it will be invasive to another person's space. Okay, they're going to take it as like instruction from you, and who are you to give them instruction? So be careful about your impact. It may not be fully about your intent. You may have the best intentions, but the highway to hell is paved with good intentions. All right, you have to have a little bit of forethought and focus on yourself. That's what this victory is all about. And that Nine of Pentacles, this energy you are ringing out into the universe. It's like a singing bowl, and it's just going to project forward into your reality and call the things that you have proven to yourself that you are ready for. It is a very deeply, it's sacral and root chakra wishing, along with communications of the heart and up here. So it's very balanced in the activation of your heart, your communication sector with your throat, your connection to the earth with the root, and the expression of your divine self with your sacral. Very nice balance, good projection at the end of the week. Work with it. It's a good thing. There it is. I'm honored you're here. Take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself, and I will talk to you soon.